Welcome back guys to Itsruntym. Till now we have completed 15 questions from this sheet. Today we will be checking this next 5 questions, that is from 16 to 20. Let's check the 16 question. So find all symmetric pairs in an array. Okay, so what are the symmetric pairs? Let's say we have one pair a comma b. Its symmetric pair will be b comma a, right? So we need to find all the pairs like this. Let's say we are given one example. Let's say 1 2, correct, then 3 4, then 2 comma 1, right, then 4 comma 5. So these are the pairs we are given as input. We need to find the symmetric pairs. So we can see, right, 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 1 are present, so these are the symmetric pairs. We will return them, correct. So we need to find this pairs. How can we do this? So we will use the hash map. In the hash map we will store these pairs, and for each while we iterating this for loop, for each step we will check if, let's say this is a comma b, so for each a comma b we will check if b comma a is present in hash map or not. If it's present, then we will print the result or this pair, or we can add in the result as per the output. Okay, so let's write the code. Let's say we are having some function. We will be having this array as input. Okay, this is the input. Now I'm writing the function. We will be using the hash map. Okay, so let's write the code. Map we will make of integer comma integer type. The key and the value will be of integer type. The key will be, let's say, a, and it will be b of the pair. Okay, let's say it's map equal to new hash map, correct. Then we will traverse the given input array. Okay, this is basically 2D array. Okay, so we will traverse this int pair on array. We are using for each loop. Now in this array, first will be, this will be the first element and this will be the second element, correct. So let's say int first equal to pair of 0th element, and int second will be pair of first element, correct. Now we will check in the hash map if this second is present or not, right. So basically we need to check if 2 comma 1 is present or not. So 2 will be the key in the hash map and 1 will be its value, correct. So we will check if map dot contains key. What is key? Key is the second element, correct. Okay, so second, and if it's present, then we will check the value. What is the value of the second? It's 1. It's basically a, right, this first part. So we will write what is the second. We will get the value, that is get second if it's equal to what, this first element, equal to first. That means our pair exists, correct. So basically what we are checking, we are checking if this is the pair, we are checking second as the key, that is 2, and 1 as its value. We are checking this pair in hash map. If it's present, then we will add it in the result, or we can simply print it. Okay, says out, we can print it. Let's say second plus space plus first. This is the pair. Okay, now if it's not present, we will simply add it in the hash map. Map dot put key will be this first and its value will be the second. First comma second. That's it. Okay. So that's it. This is the simple solution. Let's take the example, this thing. So it will first put 1 comma 2. Okay. Key and this value. Key will be 1. Its value will be 2. Same with 3 comma 4. 3 will be key and 4 will be the value. Now it will come to 2 comma 1. Now it will check if 1 is present as key in the hash map or not, as we need to find 1 comma 2 pair, correct? So it will check 1 as the key, it's present, then it will check its value, it's 2. That is similar to this thing. This is symmetric pair. So we will return or simply print the value. That's it. Now what is the time and space complexity? Time complexity is of n, as we are traversing through this array, correct, where n is the number of pairs, and space complexity is of n, as we are using hash map. Okay, fine. Now what is the second question? So the second question is find the maximum product subarray in an array. Okay, so basically we are given one array, but the twist is we are also containing the negative values. Let's say we are having 2 comma 3 comma minus 2 comma 4. Now what is the maximum product subarray? Basically we need to return the product with the maximum value. Okay, so if we see this array, subarray, its value is 6. If we see this subarray, its value is minus 12. If we check this subarray, its value is minus what? 48, correct? Correct. Now what is the maximum? Maximum is 6 only, so we will return 6. Output will be 6, correct? Now how can we do this part? See, there is a negative value also, so that we need to keep in our mind, correct? Let's see. Basically we will apply the cadence algorithm here. We will maintain or track maximum so far and the minimum so far, correct? But now you will be saying why we need this minimum so far. We only need to find maximum, so why this min? I will tell you in the further example. Let's see. We will start from this first index. Okay, now what is the maximum so far? Maximum will be 2 only, correct? And the minimum so far will be 2. Now we will come to the 3, right? Now what is the maximum so far? Maximum will be 2 into 3, correct? It will be 6. And the minimum will be 3 only, correct? If we take this element as subarray, then this is the minimum, right? So it will be 3. Now we get to know two things. We need to compare this number I, let's say this is nums array. Okay, so we need to compare the current element with what? With the multiplication of this nums of I with maximum so far, correct? With this we got the maximum value, and with this we got the minimum value, correct? Now let's move to the next number, that is minus 2. What is the maximum now? This is 6, this is minus 2, total is minus 12. So this is not the maximum. Maximum is the current element, that is minus 2, right? So maximum will be minus 2 and the minimum will be minus 12, right? So it will be minimum. Okay, so we got the maximum, we got the minimum so far. Now we will go to the next element, 4. Now again it will be minus what? It will be 4 only, correct? And it will be minus 48, correct? So we got the maximum 6. Now what if in this example this is minus 4? Instead of 4 we say let's this is minus 4. Now what is the sum? We need to remove this last element. Okay, now it will come to minus 4 Now game will change. How? The minimum so far is minus 12, right? In this case, we will use minimum so far for finding our maximum subarray. When we multiply minus 4 with the minimum so far, what we will get? Minus 12 into minus 4. That is 48. This is the maximum subarray. So we will put this here. Now what we are doing? We are multiplying this nums of I with minimum so far, correct? Because if negative comes, it will flip, right? And we got the maximum part, right? And the what will be the minimum? Now minimum will be the minus 4 only, correct? Yes. So we got our maximum as 48. That's why we are traversing the array and tracing this maximum so far and the minimum so far, right? So we got to know we need to compare three things, that is nums of I, the current element, and nums of I into maximum so far, nums of I into minimum so far, correct? So let's write the code. So let's say we have elements max equal to, let's say the first element, same with min, it will be nums of first element, and the result will be there, result, let's say nums of 0, first element. Okay, now we will be traversing int I equal to, we will start from first index till what? Till its length, nums dot length, right? And I plus plus. Now we need to compare three things, right? So int, not int, we already made this. So max equal to what? Math dot max nums of I, correct? Then math dot max nums of I into max comma nums of I into minimum, right? So these three things we need to compare, that is the current element, the product of current into max, the product of current into minimum. So we need to find maximum of these three. Now what will be the minimum? Minimum will be math dot min, similarly minimum of these three, nums of I, correct? Then math dot min nums of I into max, but we should not use this max as we already updated this max. So we will make a temp and temp equal to max, we will use this temp here, temp comma nums of I into minimum. Okay, so this is how we will get the maximum so far and the minimum so far. Now we will store the maximum till now in our result. Okay, result equal to math dot max result comma max, correct? That's how we will get the maximum of all the iterations, and at the end we will return result. Okay, so basically this is the solution. Here the time complexity is of and the space is constant of 1. Now what we are doing, basically we are checking or we are tracing maximum so far and the minimum so far. Why minimum so far? Because if we get a negative sign, then it will flip the result. From the minimum so far we will get the maximum, correct? Because minus into minus will be the plus, right? So we are traversing the array and we are comparing or tracing these two things, minimum so far and maximum so far, and for finding these two things we are comparing three things, that is the current element into maximum so far, current element into minimum so far. By these three things we will get the maximum and the minimum, right? as we already seen in this example, right? So this is the logic, this is the cadence algorithm. Now what is the next question? That is 18th, replace each element of the array by its rank in the array. Now what is rank? Basically rank is the position in the sorted array. Okay, the given array we will sort and we will find the rank starting from the first index. Okay, let's check the example. Let's say 20, 15, 26 to let's say 96 something. Okay, let's check one more, 6. Okay, now what is the sorted form of this? It will be 2 comma 6 comma 15, right? Then 20, then 26, then 96. Correct, this is the sorted form. Now we will assign the rank here starting from first index 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Okay, now what is the output? Output will be, what is the rank of 20? It's 4, right? We will write 4. For 15 it's 3, we will write 3. For 26 it's 5. For 2 it's 1. For 96 it's 6, and for 6 it's 2. So this is our output result. Okay, now how we will do this? We are seeing like we are having the kind of rank, right? Kind of the value assigned with each element. So we will use the hash map. We will put this element as the key and its rank as its value, right? So this will be the key and these will be the values, right? So there is a pair of key and value. We will use hash map, right? Let's write the code. So we will be having the map integer and integer. Let's say map or frequency map. Let's say frequency map equal to new hash map, not frequency, right? It's rank. Let's say map only. So what is the next step? We need to assign the rank, right? So let's say we will start with rank 1, correct? And before this we need to sort our array, correct? So we will sort. Let's make a copy of the given array. Copy equal to array dot clone. Okay, so ARR is the given input. This is the array. Now we will sort this array. Array dot sort what copy. Okay, now we will get the sorted form, this form. Okay, now we will assign the rank. Let's traverse int num copy f. Now what if duplicate elements are there? So we will check. If it's not present, then only we will assign the rank. Contain key num. If it's not present, then what? Then we will put the rank where num rank plus plus. Okay, so basically after putting, it will increment the rank by 1 for the next element, correct? So this is how we will put the rank. Now we need to traverse this copy array and put the values in the input, and we will return the same array. Okay, so basically we are updating the input only, right? So int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length and I plus plus. So array of I will be its rank, that is map dot get its value, that is array of I. We will get the rank of this element. Okay, now we will simply return our array. Okay, so basically we are updating this array, the given input, right? So what we are doing, basically first we are creating the copy of the given array, then we are sorting that. So first part is copy, second part is sort the given array, third part is map, initialize, okay, initialize, then fourth part is putting the ranks for each element, okay, each element. So here we are putting the rank starting with 1, then we are incrementing the rank for next element, right? So fifth part is we are updating the given array with its rank, correct? We are putting the rank of the particular element. So here the time complexity is of n, right? The space complexity is again of n, basically of 2n, as we are using this copy array and this map. So this is the solution for this third question, that is rank. Okay, replace each element of the array by its rank. Now the fourth question, that is the 19th, sort the elements of an array by frequency. Okay, so basically we will sort the array by frequency of the elements. Now we need to store the frequency of each element, and then we need to sort it and print the values, right? Let's say we are having the example 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, then 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so now here, what is the frequency of 1? It's 3. What is the frequency of 2? It's what? It's 2 only. Then what is the frequency of 4? It's 4, correct? Now we need to print the array with term of its frequency, right? Now we need to print the descending order, basically. So we will print what is the output. The maximum will come, that is 4, right? Then 4, 4, 4, then 2, 2, not 2, 1 will come, 1, 1, 1, then 2 will come, correct? This is the resultant order, the resultant array. Okay, now how we will do this? See, here we are storing the elements with its frequency. This will be the key, this will be the value. We will be using the map. Okay, so let's write the code. We will be having the frequency map. So map will be there, that is type of integer, comma integer. Now let's say it's frequency map. It will be new hash map. Now we will traverse the list. Let's say this is the array list. This is the array list given. Its name is list. Okay, we will traverse it. For loop int num list, and we will put the frequency in this map of each element, right? So how we will do that? We will check if it's already in the map, then we will increase its value. Okay, so frequency map dot put nums. Now we will get its value. We will use the method get or default. Okay, frequency map dot get or default. Basically what it will do, If it's present, then it will take the value of this num, otherwise it will take 0, and then we will simply add +1. Okay, so basically what this part is doing, this will get the value if it's already present, otherwise it will take 0, and then we are adding 1. That means we are adding the frequency of this num. Okay, now this part is done. We stored the frequencies of all the elements. Now we need to sort our list, right? We are given this list, we need to sort this according to the frequency, right? According to this frequency 3, 2 and 4. So 4 should come first, then 3, then 2. So we will apply the sort method here. We will use the comparator. Let's see, list, it's array list, right? So sort, we will apply the lambda comparator, right? So a comma b, we will apply this on a comma b. Now what it should do, it will compare the frequency of both. Frequency map dot get b minus frequency map dot get a, right? Now we are doing this. Now what it will do, if the result is positive, that means b will come before a, that means b will come before a. Okay, if it's negative, then a will come before b. If it's same, if it's 0, then the order remains same of a comma b. Okay, so basically it will compare the elements and check, apply this logic and get the value. Basically it will sort. Okay, now we sorted the list, then we will simply return the list. Return list. That's it. We are sorting on the base of their frequency. Okay, this is basically the frequency of b, and this is basically the frequency of a, right? We are comparing both, and we will get the descending order. So that's it. Now the time complexity will be, this sort function will take on log n, right? So this will be the time complexity plus on for this for loop. Now space complexity will be, it will be of n, right? We are storing the frequency of each element on this map. So that's it. Let's see the last question. Last question is, rotate the elements of an array left and right. So this is a important question, and I already explained this. You can see the link in the I button. Okay, let me explain it again. So we are given one array, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to rotate by k steps, right? Let's say k is 2 to the right and to the left. What do you mean by right and left? Right means each element will go to the right. Okay, let's say k is 2. So when k is 1, when first rotation happens, what will happen? This will go to the right. Okay, so 5 will come, then not 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 means each element shift to the right, and in the next rotation 4 will come in the front. That means 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, right? So this is the resultant of the right rotation. What will happen in the left? So we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in the first rotation, elements will shift to the left. That means 2 will come, then 3, then 4, then 5, and 1 will come at the end. In the next, this 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, right? So it's second rotation. So in the last question, we have done this part, the right part we have done. You can check the video. Okay, So we have two methods. Basically we can use the extra array and we can place these two elements in the front, then remaining in the at the last, correct? And same with this left part, we can place these three elements in the front, then first two elements at the last. But we should not use extra space. Then how can we do this? So what is the similarity between this resultant and this input? Can you see anything? Yes, we can see last k elements went to the first and these remaining went to the last, correct? So this is our resultant. So this last k elements will come at front, that is 4 5, and remaining will shift to the right. That means 1 2 3. How can we achieve this? From the input, how can we achieve this resultant? If we see 1 2 3 4 5, if we see, if we reverse all the elements, means whole array, then it will come like this, correct? Now we will reverse first k elements, that means first two elements we will get 4 5, and we will reverse the remaining elements, we will get 1 2 3, correct? So we got that result. How? First we will reverse full array, then we reverse the first k elements, correct? And then we have reversed the remaining elements. So these three steps we need to perform, correct? I suggest you to watch this video, then come back to this question, you will get the clarity now. So we need to perform these three steps, correct? Now for the left part, what we will do? Can you see any comparison? Like 1 2 3 4 5. What is the resultant? Resultant is 3 4 5 1 2. So in this, first k elements went to the last and remaining come to the first. So in this, what steps can we perform? First we will reverse the, what we will reverse? We will reverse the first k elements, correct? Let's write it. First k elements, that is 2 1, right? Then we will reverse the remaining elements, that means 5 4 3, right? Now we will reverse the whole array, we will get 3 4 5 1 2. Okay, so here we are performing first reverse first k elements, then reverse the remaining elements, then reverse whole array, right? So these are the steps we need to perform for left rotation. Let's write the code. This is for the right rotation, okay? So here what we are doing, we will be given one array, that is ARR, and one variable, that is k, right? And let's say this is left rotation, and this also same array will be there and k will be there, okay? Now here we are performing a reverse function. We will write the reverse function. Basically we will be applying this swapping technique in reverse. We will swap the first element with the last till mid, correct? So let's write, we will passing the array and we will traverse the whole array first, correct? From 0 to array dot length -1. Then what is the second step? We will be reversing the array from the first k elements, right? 0 to k -1. And the third is reverse array from k to the remaining elements, that is array dot length minus 1. That's it. And here we are reversing the first k elements first, that means 0 to k minus 1, correct? And then we will reverse the remaining elements, that is array from k to array dot length minus 1. Then we are reversing the whole array, right? Array from 0 to array dot length minus 1. Okay, so this is the right rotation, this is the left. Let's write the code for reverse. So in the reverse, we will be having our array, we will be having our start point and the end, right? So till mid we will be swapping, right? Till start as less than end, and we will be swapping using third element. Temp will be array of start, right? And array of start plus will be array of end, right? And array of end minus. Why we are doing increment and decrement for the next iteration, okay? That is temp. Okay, so if this is our example, 1 2 3 4 5, start is here, end is here, so we are swapping this. That means 5 will come here, 2 3 4 and 1 will come here, then start will be here and end will be here, right? We are doing plus and minus, then we will swap these two and till here it will run. Okay, 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, so this is the reverse function. Okay, so that's the code. That's the code for the right and the left rotation. Now one more thing is there. Let's say our size of the array is 5 and we got k as 7. Now what we will do here, it will be invalid, right? So we will do modulus k equal to k modulus size. Okay, so what we will get 2, correct? Because let's assume if it's 7, then it will do 7 rotations, right? But let's say 1 2 3 4 5, after 5 rotations what will be the resultant? It will be same, right? 1 2 3 4 5, because size is same, so after 5 rotations it will be same array as the input. So we need to do additionally 2 rotations only, right? So we will do the modulus. So we will add this step here, k equal to k modulus array dot length. Same here, k equal to k modulus size. Okay, so that's it. This is the solution. I hope you understand. So that's it guys, this is the solution. I hope you understood the solutions. If you have any doubt, leave a comment, I will surely come back to you. Be consistent and thank you.